Yo. Yo, T. How's your day? Happy Thursday. I'm just checking some stuff. Some stuff has appeared that wasn't in the thing I was doing a few days ago. All right, that we don't need. That's about right. Yeah. I'm also a bit tired, T. You, you'll be. T, you know what's funny is basically like you know my situation with work, right? Like nothing after that incident, and then like multiple things at once again. So I'm like, oh no, it's gonna happen again. So we'll see what happens next week. How's the audio? Hear me all right? Can't hear the aircon too much, right? So I was originally trying to do two states of set dressing, but it just I wasn't liking the overcast set dressing, so I'm just gonna keep the same set dressing for both, so I could move on. So I think that's mostly cleaned up. There are a few things I wanted to do. you guys can witness how buggy the foliage tool is, which is going to be fun. Like moving trees, you can only move like one tree at a time, and then you have to like reopen the foliage tool. At least what I found is the way it works, especially with sub levels. Third time's the charm. True, true, true. It's just the waiting. The waiting is always like sometimes it flies quick, sometimes it doesn't fly quick. It's strange. Time is a strange thing. Oh yeah, look, see now we selected that tree and moved it. Now I can't select any other tree again until I have to like close this and reopen it. And then sometimes it doesn't work, and then you have to do it twice. I don't know if I'm missing something, but it just feels weird. Um, like closing it every time. It's kind of annoying. We can delete this. We're not going to use this anymore. Uh, yeah, foliage tool is sus. Very sus. I'll put some music on for myself. Sorry, copyright strip. Put some K-pop. Hell yeah. Some K-pop. How's your Thursdays going? All good? Wow, you're late, Leah. You're not the first. T beat you. What up? What up? Damn, he got you. We'll allow it. 5,000. That's the best thing you want to see when you get home. There's nothing like doing a full day of work of lighting and coming home and seeing me lighting. Although it will be substance designer for the future, but yeah. Oh no, definitely need shadows on for that one. That's for damn sure. What about this one? Do we need shadows on for this one? Yeah, we do. Okay. Not Chelsea. What do you think, T? Do you think this looks optimized? And it is ultimately a cinematic shot. Would you give me a job, T, if I interviewed with you? How you doing, Chelsea? Good to see you again. Hey, enjoy. Enjoy your languages or whatever it is you teach. Hey, congrats, Chelsea. Hey, 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 congrats. Have you? When do you do the ceremony and all that sort of stuff with the hat? Vinkaloka, hey, how you doing? Welcome. Oh, the fun part, taking screenshots. Although Movie Render Queue might work this time round. Movie Render Queue is like lottery system if it works well or if it just breaks with something. So, although this is a breakdown shot, so this doesn't need to be a super movie render queue anyway. To be honest, this shot. Yeah, look, video memory. Yeah. First July. Oh, that's pretty soon. Awesome. Congrats. Oof, where is it? It's all different in this version. Oh, that's probably why. I went to cinematic mode. Uh, oh, it's all different. It's all different. 99% you, 1% us. You've done your amazing journey mostly with you. So well done. Well done. It's probably not appropriate to do it here because it's cinematic. Oh, this little gap is annoying me. Hey Via, how you doing? Welcome back. How's your Thursday? Right, let's take our first shots. Oh yeah, that happens all the time, Via. One day will be slow, one day you'll be vibing, you know. Oh, I love Fengzu videos. Like, I don't understand any of them, right? Because I have no 2D ability, but I just love watching his videos. He's just so good. I need to remember what type of shots did I make before? What have we done historically? What did we do on this one? I don't need to do all this because this we've already done it. So yeah, I think just light complexity actually. Okay, okay, yeah, that should be fun. Negative 2D skills. Same. Oh, actually, I can show you something so funny. Oh, where is it? Is it in here? Does anyone, Leah, do you remember what I said I wanted to show you the painting I did at university to showcase how good my painting was? I found the painting I did it. So I was a university student for games art, and we had like a concept art module. And one of the modules we had to paint to a brief, and that brief was mix modern day automotive elements with medieval fantasy. And I had to paint that automotive. Remember this: automotive elements with medieval fantasy. Okay, now the thing is, I feel as though you need to see this when I'm on the voice channel. Um, so I'll have to show you later. I don't know if Fabio would appreciate unintentionally being on the stream. Oh, just wait till you see it. Just wait till you see it. Maybe I'll show it at the end of the stream with some people on voice. I'll go into like the stream voice channel because you need to hear a live reaction to it. But what's funny is I could say the excuse that, hey, that was, 15 years ago. I still can't paint that. I'd paint the exact same thing if I did it today. So, all right. So we've got our breakdown shot. Complexity looks good. So beauty one, beauty two, complexity reference. I think that's pretty much going to be it, really. Yeah, yeah. I don't think I need to show anything else really with that. So what I could probably do now is set up. So yeah, we have that. Um, hmm. Okay. How do we want to do this? Oh, Lone Wolf 3D is he old school, like the original weapon artist of all time. Yeah, I remember him when I was a student. Super cool. Right, so image right. Very good. I have a question. This notes will be available on Patreon. Which notes, Veka? Which notes are we talking about? Speaking of Patreon, reminder that if you're on the Patreon, you'll have access to a upcoming talk on Saturday for an hour and a half. Sarab is giving us a lot of his time. CD Projekt Red, and we're going to talk all things technical lighting, how environment art works with lighting. He's got a lot of questions that Patreon's been putting through. So yeah, if you join the Patreon, you get a lot of stuff over time. So if you want to support that way, consider doing it. Always optional. But yes, I'm going to plug it every now and again. So that's happening this Saturday, and more to come as well in the future. Oh, you don't need to be on Patreon to get the mirror board. You can get on the mirror board now. Like it's fine. Like this is the mirror board. The one I'm on is a personal one, right? But this one here with all the notes, you can access this right now. You don't need mirror. I'll just link it in the chat. This is public, so you can access it. Also, I need to add more room. We're growing. I need to add another row. I'm breaking. Look, I'm breaking all my alignment, all my OCD. That's right. You can bully me on voice for 5 of your hard-earned dollars a month. You can bully me on voice. That's right. Hey, there we go. Fucking clean. The only thing I don't like about mirrors, you can't do like drop shadow, but at least you can do borders. Well, I've done a V, made my mirror board like absolutely massive. There we go. That's better. Not enough cats. Oh, we have one in the community. We have a hard surface environment artist, very helpful chap. We're here called well, I won't say his name, but he helps out a lot with people, and he works on really cool sci-fi games professionally. So there's all sorts, but yeah, there's all sorts of people out there that specialize in different things. So take your pick. There's going to be loads. Oh, V's coming for me. He's like, "What you saying? What you talking?" Yo, Renzo. Now, do what you playing at? What you playing at sounds like I'm being told off. That's what my parents used to say. What you playing at? I feel like I've done something wrong. I haven't done anything wrong. I've just been streaming. Uh, I need to do the check. I need to make sure these are all the same width. So let's do a quick. I actually don't even know the resolution I'm using. Let's because movie render queue never works. Like just barely ever works properly, even with all the settings. So let's do a base screenshot for now. I need to make sure this is the same width as the render so that it all lines up on ArtStation. Yes, I am that OCD with stuff. So let's close that. Move you over here. I do a test screenshot on a low scalability just to get the resolution. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Three, 8, 4, 0. What are we over here? Okay, we're not too far off. I might be able to get away with scaling it up. We'll see. See how bad the result is. If not, we'll do it. Hey, chap. I'm gonna butcher your name, but I'm sorry. Bill. Oh my God, Bill Gahan. I'm gonna call you B until you tell me how to pronounce it. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I've not seen you before in the stream. Can't recall. Bill Gahan, Bilgan, B, Bill G, BB. Yeah, not too bad, man. How you doing? What brings you to the stream? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. Wait, did I really? I'm really bad with names. So like getting certain types of names right, I'm just really bad at. So I got lucky. Hey, environmental and level designer. Awesome. Our friend Giga would love you. He is wanting to be a level designer as well and a bit of an environment artist, trying to mix both realms. I appreciate you popping by. What made you want to do level design as much as environment art? I mean, environment art having level design is absolutely amazing, right? But what was the catalyst for that? Just logging into ArtStation. Start preparing some of these shots. Well, I'm an architect actually. In architecture, we're doing both. In experience, so I was doing both. Mike Madden. Hey, cool. Oh, did I? Oh, that was what I started my YouTube on doing portfolio reviews. Did I really do a portfolio review for it? Was it something I uploaded? Oh, I see it. Bro, 9 months ago. Bro. Damn, that was really 9 months ago. What? What's going on? That's Abbas. Yeah, 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 yeah. I remember. Dude, that was like, oh my God, that's almost been almost a year. That's crazy. Has my portfolio review set you up well in the world, Bogahan? I don't really do portfolio reviews anymore. Like they were good to start off with, but they just they take so much time to do. I only really do them through Discord and Patreon now, but it was a good. I say back in the day, it was a good 1K sub special. Look at that. We're like 13 now. Oh well, that's awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad that we've had interaction before. Is that so? Yeah. Plus, I can't really do portfolio reviews on YouTube anymore because I'm kind of tied. I'm tied into the algorithm now, right? So there's if I start doing them, it will break stuff. So I tend to just do them privately nowadays. But yeah, looking all the way back, I keep them on there as a fun legacy, right? You know, like Alina, Batu, all these folks that have moved on into work and stuff. So it's all good stuff. A very kind words. That's it. Kind words. Very kind words. But yes, it's good to still see you doing your stuff in 3D. It's really cool. Oh, I've completely forgot. How do you upload a new piece? Is that? Oh, okay. Ah, it's all right. Like I do videos once a month on YouTube. Whatever happens to it happens, right? It's purely hobbyist, educational. Try and put some good info out there, you know. Oh my god, what's going on? Someone is posting a lot of work on ArtStation. Bing, 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 bing. Oh my god, she. I'm like, what's that noise? It's Milligan. Look at it, he's got crazy. I'm like, boing, boing, boing. There we go. Look at you. Look at you and your progression, eh? Ah, well done. Well done, good sir. Very good, very good. Love to see it. I'm gonna do the same to you. You ready? Uh, liked. How'd you do it so quick? Uh, liked. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you definitely progressed a lot as well. Cool, man. Cool, cool. VR, AR ready. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Be careful of Leah, Bilkin. Leah's a Houdini user. Watch out. Got to be wary of those lot. Yeah, feel free to ask whatever you'd like. This is what the chat streams are for. Community engagement. Catching up with friends. Right. So we're gonna want to definitely have, let's see if movie render queue behaves. It's been a bit since I've done movie render queue. So I do have a preset somewhere. But I know the last relay didn't like it didn't work. It didn't like volumetrics coming through windows. But obviously this is an exterior, so we'll see what result. If not, we'll just take a high res shot with cinematic quality on. Oh, it's not going to be Unreal without a crash. Ah, cheers, but again, I'm just lighting, I'm just taking the awesome work and making it look cooler. This already looks cool, but making it look cooler with lighting, right? So we are going to be learning Substance Designer, though, from next week for the rest of the year. We're done lighting for a while. So, yeah. Let's catch up on the chat in a sec. I just need to check something. Ugh. What's going on? Right, let's catch up on the chat. Feel like I'm in a weird state when it comes to modeling. Anything that's super boxy or cylindrical is extremely easy, but anything that is curved or angular, yeah, I mean, it depends on what shape it is. Like, try and model over an image as much as you can. You can line things up even if it's not straight. You can use, like F-Spy, for example, where you can line up a camera with an image and copy the curves. But a lot of it is just practice, just practicing curved shapes or trying to make stuff straight and then curving it with a deformer. But yes, it really does depend on what you're trying to make. We are going to play Movie Render Queue Lottery. Will it work on this project or will it give errors? check chat in a moment. Just need to check something. This one's looking. Oh, I don't want to have to load this up. It's in here somewhere. I don't know where I saved it. No. Let's see if it's in this one. Oh. Hey, take care, chat. Awesome seeing you. Thanks for popping by. Gotta break the box. The environment art curse. Oh, I think we found it. I think we found it. I think we found it. Time to let Jesus take the wheel. I think the last time movie render queue worked for me was on the Cambodia relight. Every other time it's just like something's been wrong with the fog or something looks dramatically different. No! 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 Every time. You guys want to see my painting? I'll join the stream chat and you can come in voice and you can get your reaction to it. Since this is going to take ages. Right, I'm in the stream chat if you are a Patreon. Oh, 8,000 shaders. It's because I haven't done it before on this scene. And we'll see if it works or not. Like sometimes Movie Render Queue just gives you lovely renders. Sometimes it just sucks, right? It's just random. We're live. We're back. You come to keep me company. Right, so this is going to be an infamous clip to use. I can see it already. Back in the days of university, we were, you had to do 2D modules, you had to learn a bit of concept art, or try to learn concept art, do 3D modeling. Anyone that knows me that knows I'm the most unnaturally talented artist for like drawing or anything like that. And what's funny is I still can't draw to this day. So what you're about to see is if I had to paint it again, even though this was like so many years ago, it's still gonna be absolute potato. So I see you two muted, so I assume you're gonna unmute when you see it on stream. Both showed up. So the original brief was take automotive, take something modern and conceptualize it in a medieval time. So take automotive. For me, it was take automotive and put it into a medieval fantasy environment. So I, it's going to be hard to see on this program, but I decided to do jousting cars. Right, my take was that they've got cars and they can joust, and this is my painting of the jousting cars and my painting ability. Right, you ready? Yeah, there we go. Look at it. I can do even better. Yes. Look at these art skills. And that is the law. Why? That is the law of my painting. I was expecting worse. Damn, bro. Why did you move back? Come back here. Oi, what do you think of my painting? Don't leave. What do you think of my painting? How dare you leave? Huh? Okay, good. You may leave. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? This is going to take ages, so I may as well do, kick Leo out. We'll do V first if he's got work. The superior one first. You better. But yeah, if I had to repaint it, it's still look the same. What's new on the art station while we wait for that? And have you played that Dune Awakening? I'm hearing good things. Oh, 80%. Mhm. He's returned. It's too late. Move it. Oh, look. I. Oh, it's got the wrong camera, I think. Yeah, yeah, hold on. Sequence roots. God, what's this camera called? EMC 3D Night. See what happens with the warm up frames. Movie render queue will keep you honest. All right, let's do this, and then let's make this not always loaded. Alrighty. Let's see if this plays ball. We shall see, V. We shall see. You and me, we shall see. I don't need 150 shots, but I just want to see if we get any variance across them. I'll probably do like 10 shots and then cancel it. If he is there, we can't hear him. Yeah, I'll unmute him in a second. I always forget. Hey, Metal Gear, you, you're you're still unmuted. So if you want to, what did you say about Leah?
Nothing much. It's just between you and me.
Exactly. Just the two of us. Let's cancel this and let's see what we got from the folder. See if the RNG will work on this project. Wow, you'll never know. He's unmuted now, but you'll never know what he was saying at least before. Oh, I think. Let's see. Let's take. Oh, what's this? Someone just flashed on my screen. I've never seen this before. What's happening?
You just got donated.
Wait, is that what? I've never had a stream donation ever. Oh my god. Sertak
Awesome.
Ozand. Thank you very much. Holy crap. How are you doing? I've never seen that before. Dude, that's so cool. We've never had a donation on stream before.
Oh, that's Turkish lira. I was wondering what is TRY. Okay.
What is TR? I
Nice.
don't know. I'm not good with
That's
currencies.
the currency unit.
But whatever it is, it's thank you very much. Anything that you
That's awesome.
like support with, thank you. That's awesome. Wow.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's crazy. So movie render queue, I think it might behave. I think this has behaved. To be honest, let's because it usually with exteriors it will behave. Usually with interiors it won't. So that was a normal screenshot. This was a new one. I think it's behaved. I think we can use movie render queue on this one. Nice. Cool. Right. I'll do those off stream. I'm gonna close. Yeah, thank you so much, dude. Hope all is good. Welcome to the stream. Righto, Mr. V. I'm gonna load up your mirror.
All right.
Let us
It's in the
know.
side chat.
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it. Let us know what you've been doing since last week.
Yes, so all right, so for those who are new to the stream, I am V, and I've been working on an environment art project inspired from Cyberpunk. So currently I'm working on a city side view, like a street view of a mega building. And for the past few weeks, I have been working on a ramen shop,
Mm-hmm.
which will be a part of that scene. Last week I was working on making, I think it was the fourth iteration of my wood texture for that shop. And this week I did some work on light function. So made a leather material for the stools, and made a fifth variation for the wood texture again, because the old one was having some issues with its albedo values.
Cool. It's cool. So how are
So
you making your light functions? What are you doing it in Photoshop or what are you baking them?
no, I just made a like a simple texture in Designer, and then I followed like a tutorial
Mhm.
to make this like it's nothing but just a texture plugged into a emissive input of the material.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks
That's it.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Just make sure they're nice and optimized, low res, and they serve their
yeah, it's
purpose.
the textures are 1K. I think
It's pretty
should
high.
I
Like
should I read?
textures, like
Okay.
I think these will get atlased anyway, but they usually get atlased
Mm,
to like 128. So I would probably just make them 256 a lot of the time when you put them in.
okay. Mm,
Well, it's for your
I'm
portfolio, so it's like it's not a huge deal. But usually when we put light functions, we have them very low.
gotcha.
Cool. So last week you were here.
Yeah. I remember one of the things you mentioned last week was to um add what do you call it? Like larger variation in material using the word align texture.
Yeah.
I was trying to implement it, but it's kind of like getting conflicted with my parallax
Okay.
function.
Maybe it doesn't work with that
Yeah,
then.
so I still need to figure out a way to um,
Probably just do it on the wood then,
make it work.
because you haven't got any parallax on the wood, have you?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you get the corner
Also,
things
I mean,
in? The corner bevels that we're talking about? The wood split?
yeah, I still need to like do that. I'm gonna do it maybe sometime later this week. Um, Last week was just like uh, just spent into like making new materials,
Yeah.
fixing my main master material. Yeah, turns out that some of the maths that was going on in my main master material regarding the albedo controls were um, messed up, so that needed fixing. Um,
And this is
yes,
your wood albedo from last week. I have a Discord
yes.
share screen on, by the way, and then this is your albedo from
Okay,
this week. Yeah, do you know what
yes.
sRGB that is? It looks pretty good. I mean, but depends on the sRGB. Do you like what sort of range is it now?
Seeing it is again like around 100 something.
Mhm. Okay, I think
Ye-
that's that that's fine. Yeah, for
Yeah,
now, it's in a better range essentially. Do you know
yeah.
what some of these are in? Like some of these seat tops and like the
Oh,
bowls and stuff.
this I didn't get enough time to check them out. I just
Yeah,
finished them like this
seems a
morning.
little, yeah, a little
Little too
dark.
bright. Oh,
Yeah,
too dark. Okay, okay, I see.
like the didn't
Oh
quite.
no, wait. Sorry to break your pace, but
Yeah,
I'm also like using custom primitive data in which I'm using different base color tints. So maybe that's why
yeah.
some of
Be
them
wary
are
of that. Like you're tinting
okay.
per primitive data. Just make sure the raw is coming in well.
Okay.
Like this pack here, honestly, like the albedos are like near just so good, like out the bag. So maybe there's a lot of wood in here, so maybe I can just take a quick screenshot for like
Okay.
general brightness. But a lot of the stuff here is really well done from the scans.
Gotcha.
So like my
Mm,
eye is so used
that-
to that in when I put this up here, I like I look at like their pans and pots, and then I look at
Even the
yours. It's
wood.
like you can see, right? Stark difference in
Yes.
darkness. So
Mm.
when you're getting closer, every time you're getting closer, like with your brightnesses, you're getting way closer. Like
Yeah, I can see. Like, there's only so much that you can, change in those. It's just hue, saturation, contrast. So it's not, um, it's not like rocket science, but yeah, it just
yeah,
takes
you'd
some
think so,
patience.
but it's always so many. always fixing that so many times, the studios as well. Like people making dark textures because they want dark scenes. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, very simply so. Just get it. You know, there are specific values, but just aim for that 100 plus range, maybe even higher and stuff. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, keep going with that. Did you add any tonal range into your roughnesses? I think I had that Naughty Dog image about adding
Yeah,
gradients.
I, yeah, I'm in talks with Matthew for that
Oh,
thing
nice,
because
nice.
I think I need to like switch to Painter in order to add those nuanced variation in the roughness, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just not possible to do everything in design.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh, yes.
cool. So you need to fix those. You're gonna get the tonal range in. So yeah,
Mhm.
you're pretty much still in your. So what am I looking at with the lever? So what are these maps here?
Previously, I used a plastic material for those stools in my last week. Uh,
Yeah, I can say that doesn't look like leather. This looks like a
it's more like rubber thing,
yeah, it's a
not even
weird one
that.
to look at. This looks a bit more like you'd sit on it. But
Yeah, that's just a base color.
yeah, cool. Yep. So well, that's the before one. Yeah, just these seat tops. Yeah. If you're gonna tint a little bit, just make sure the base one is coming in correct. Like you can
Okay.
also like you could fly above. Like you can also like
Mm.
fly above something like this and take a screenshot and roughly get the value
Just
as
check
well,
through.
right? So it's the same thing as an
Okay.
LB. It's just on the asset. So, but yeah, some of the bowls and the trays and stuff definitely feel darker. Um,
Darker. Okay.
but yes, the like I say, this is coming on really well with the trim as well. Just gonna get the same sort of stuff on with the kitchen tiles here, which are obviously still very early on, right? So
Yes.
very noisy and quite dark as well. So getting a clean version of that would be good. I'll say with the roughness, we already know you need the tonal variation in which you're talking to Matthew about. And the rest is really just like
Yeah.
yeah, just like getting the little things in, little storytelling stuff. You can kind of see it now. You see like when you light it here, starts getting like darker and muddier even in
Mm.
a daytime scene. So that's like why albedo stuff is also important. So
Mm.
the metal looks
But it
weird, but that's mainly
also,
because it's in the test zoo. I think it's just getting reflections from like the boxes around it.
oh, okay.
'Cause it seems dark. I don't know what it is. I think at some point it did. Yeah. It's just the environment. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
So it'd be good to start taking some screenshots of it as well as
The
your
reason
zoo in the environment.
I see, the reason I have that plane at the back is I'm trying to shove this entire shop into like a building.
Mm,
Um, and I'm like doing some testing in that block out.
yeah.
So that plane is like a reference for the building in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I guess, yeah, if we were doing this as well for games, we would just, we'd have what you have here anyway, but we'd have like this in the middle somewhere randomly and run some different lighting scenarios on it, see how it looks.
Okay.
But yes, it's a much stronger base, which is cool. Obviously, we've got to figure out what we want to do with this. Like the same energy you've got down here with what you did with
Mm.
Mark. We need something like similar here because it looks
Some empty
like a
space.
big tray almost.
Yeah.
Needs a smaller tertiary detail and panels. Like this is a big block of metal that's made out of all different panels, right? So good opportunity to either make a new trim sheet or try and use the one you had at the bottom.
Mm.
Some cool opportunity.
Yeah, I'll probably make a new trim sheet
Yeah.
for the next asset, I think. Yeah. So
You can make
this
it fit for purpose if you wanted, right? So you could like
maybe. Oh
literally
yeah.
literally take this, right, which is whatever measurement this is, and make a
Mm,
trim sheet based on this data, and it could be bespokely made for this roof, so.
mm,
Or
okay.
it could be a random one that you map over. At the very least, if you make it based on the measurements of this as close as
Mm,
possible, it's just going to perfectly match texture density.
okay.
So it could be a good opportunity there with that. But yeah, I know that we'll be adding decals and stuff, little stains and whatnot on here. So
Yeah.
it's a solid base so far, which is cool. Yeah, I just think it's like a combination of the still some of the notes from last week, and then doing the current things you're doing with the uh, painter stuff. So it's
Mm,
just keep going with what you're doing currently. So yeah, my major notes are just about the trim, make it based off the size here. Welcome back, T. Do consider looking again at the wood albedo, and 100 is fine. 100 is fine. Just I know in some studios we up it a lot higher, and I think wood does read sometimes at like from 100, sometimes can go up to like 120, 130. Um,
mm,
so have a tiny play with that. It's going to be lots of balancing, and use the shader brightness for now, and then when you get a look that you're happy with, go from there. The seats, bring those up, um, and yeah, get a good trim, a big nice good trim on here. Something with some nice edges, because environment art's all about edges. So, and
okay.
obviously the leather.
Yes.
Sure, will be good to do as
All
well.
right.
But cool. I know this is basically your master study for materials, and it's going to be going on for lots of time as we go along. So do share whatever
Mm.
cool notes you get from Matthew as well as we go along. That'd be good.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
But yeah, just comparison is the best thing. Just keep grabbing like Scans Factory have some good stuff. Like here, you can just use this screenshot I've got for you, and just keep comparing all the time against things, and that's the best way to improve. But yes, it is
Mm.
improving each week, which is awesome, and you're learning a lot. Like especially from where you came from at like week 3, 4 when you were first making it. So the progression has been really cool.
It's in week 7, the first variation of
Yeah,
the wood texture.
yeah. I mean,
Yes.
it's like night and day, right? So
Hmm. Yeah. That's it's a fun little activity trying to make
yeah, I'm
a
going to be
new
doing the
base.
same with Designer, right? It's just gonna be lots of iteration and
Yeah.
working on stuff. But yeah,
Hmm.
it's getting. I say it's good to see this sort of stuff. Like just the comparison is like already it's like two different artists, right? So the more you keep doing, the more you're gonna imagine where you're gonna be in the next month, right? In 2 months, and then you
Yeah.
know.
It's still the same ramen shop, I think. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, probably making buildings. Yes.
Cool, man. Anything you want to ask on the stream? I don't think there's any stream comments. V from Cyberpunk 2077. Yep, that's what he's based on.
That's yeah, that's just every week. Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't have any questions. I'm like, one thing that I'm kind of like struggling with is just like coming up with interesting shapes, but
That's a
um,
design thing. Yeah, that's like
yeah, that just comes with practice, I think.
because
So
you're on hard mode. You're designing as you go. Um,
yeah,
but yeah, just
yeah,
steal a lot of ideas from references as much as you can, right? So
yeah,
and think about the big shapes. 70/30. 70% medium, 30% smaller detail. You've got a good balance here. Like you've got these big panels and then these small details with lots of noise and these big ones for the eye to rest. Then your eye rests on the wood, and then you can have these tiles be a bit higher detail. You've already got a good
yes,
balance for that, so you just keep practicing that and you'll be good.
yes, yeah.
Awesome, nice one.
Thanks, thanks for the feedback. Yeah,
If you could send in the
I'll
poison
see you.
dwarf, that would be good.
All right, I'll send her. All right, guys, see ya. We'll see you next week then. Bye bye.
Yo,
Yo, yo, yo. How we
yo,
doing?
doing good? How dare you?
What?
You're like you're messing with my German punctuality, okay?
Wait, what? What do you mean?
You're like, oh yeah, let's just postpone the feedback session like 20 minutes earlier. My dude, I'm stressing.
Oh, is this like the anti ADHD thing to do? Postpone something?
Ah, you have me sweating here.
It's all right.
All right.
It's all right. V was prepared, so obviously V's cool, but you know you're obviously not prepared because you're a slacker. But you got it at the normal time anyway. Look, it's basically 9:20. So
Mm-hmm.
you know what? Maybe I postpone it for another 30 minutes.
But you wouldn't.
All right. Poison Dwarf, go for it. What have we been working on this week?
All right, so this week I've been focusing on improving my Houdini's, I guess, skills to actually learn some architecture and not only necessarily focus on tutorials, but also create something else. So I've been basically working on this watchtower here, and will be improving upon that in the coming weeks. Yeah. Yeah, basically this entire week, this watchtower, learning about architecture, learning about procedural modeling, and yeah, just strengthening my skills in Houdini.
Cool. So there's Brick Ball as well. That's from Houdini.
Yeah. I'm gonna Houdinify my entire harbor level.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. So what's going on here? Like, is it a tileable texture? You know, what are we looking at with this tower?
Yeah, it's basically yeah, everything is tileable right now. It's yeah, it's basically like this week I've been learning to
The cat.
Yes.
It's the cat. I can hear it snoring.
Oh! Yeah, she's close to the microphone. Yeah, I've been this week I started to learn more about UVs, UV scenes and textile density in Houdini. Yep. It would be so funny if I could just record, like her snoring on the microphone and just
Have like a
implement
ambient
it.
audio.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what it actually looks like without cool. Yeah. So this is all yeah, it'd be good to show like the wireframe of this as well. See the extent of what you've been doing. Do you have like any GIFs or videos of the tool that you've made for it?
Not this week because it's like the tool is still very unstable. So everything is procedural, but it takes a lot of computing power right now. So I'm have to optimize that further before I can show it really in good action.
Cool. Let's take a look at your mirror. So what was some of the things we said last week? Well, I know you're a lot of Houdini nowadays, so it's more out of my expertise. But was there anything we spoke about last week? I see a lot of circles and stuff. What were we saying here?
We were talking. What is it about? Like, what is it? Displacement, etc. And here the
oh yeah.
decals and everything. Yeah. So that's after after the watchtower, I'm gonna focus on creating some, I guess, procedural moss foliage and to replace the decals.
Okay.
How about that?
Yeah. Cool. So, what are you gonna mix some Unreal shader stuff in here? Because obviously, there's the big sort of I've seen videos and stuff of people doing like vertex painting with Nanite or special workarounds for it in various ways. So
Mm-mm. Yeah, that's what I definitely plan to do as well. It's probably gonna take another week for the watchtower, the procedural geometry to be ready, to be finished. And then yeah, if you say it's okay, then I would continue with either going into the textural area or into the procedural moss foliage decal area.
yeah.
Yeah, it depends on you.
Is this so this texture? What does this look like when it's not on any geometry? Is it a tiling texture?
Yeah, it's a tiling texture. Yeah.
So you can make a height map of that for the vertex blending then.
Yeah, it's basically you use the displacement and you in Houdini there's basically a node where you implement the displacement map and then it just scatters it all around, basically wraps it around your blockout and creates a height map everywhere where there are UVs.
I'm curious how that will work with when you do it in Unreal. You start blending in some dirt or water or stuff like that. It goes underneath the rocks.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, all that stretching. Yeah, fix all that stuff. Week 26. Look at it.
Yup.
So high res. Rex light.
Racklight. Yeah.
Cute. So cute. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is basically but was last week, and this is the thing that I did this week, right?
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, there are definitely things that are working well. I'm really, really excited to be able to create, I guess, like higher fidelity surfaces with textures and like texture displacement, right? So yeah, at some point I definitely wanna like, create textures and then blend them into each other, have different levels of displacement wherever I vertex paint, etc. I think that will be very cool.
Cool. And the texture you're using, what is this? How was this generated? Is it just like what's the source of the original texture?
Oh, a source of original texture is Megascans right now. Yeah.
So is this tool set up in a way that you can eventually make your own version of this and it will propagate the behavior when you slot the new texture in?
Oh, absolutely. As long as I have, what is it, an albedo for, the usual albedo normal, and I create a displacement map. Yeah, as long as you have a displacement map, yeah.
Cool. And you plan to make your own texture, right? Because this one is obviously, I assume this is placeholder just with how noisy it is and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally. Like after I'm done with the overall procedural geometry of this thing, I definitely plan to convert everything into textures that I make myself.
This is cool. Like this is a nice blend. It goes up into here.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Be interested to see what it looks like with your own textures, because obviously when you look at it from like medium distance, Megascan's textures are very a lot of the time they're always like too noisy or they're too dark. So it's going to be cool when you get your stone texture on here, and you've done some iteration on it. But yeah, I can see the initial behavior underlying it with what you're doing, which is cool. So yeah, cool. Oh my god, jeez. It's literally that meme Where is it? Hold on. It's literally that meme. Yep, here it is. You literally.
Oh
It's
god.
the same. Just looks the same to me.
Not yet, not yet. Okay, I will get there.
I
Oh
don't.
god.
Yeah, I don't understand any. The fact that you've only been learning Houdini for like what, 6 weeks?
Nah, I think it's my 4th week in Houdini. Yeah.
A 4th week in Houdini. It is really insane. Like the progression on that. So it's really good stuff. Really, really well done.
Nice.
Yeah, like a lot of cool. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. That's basically, yeah, it has like an exterior and an interior as well. So
Oh, nice.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think a lot of the stuff is when you start getting your textures in, or your sculpts, or your tileables in on this, and then we could start. Because I can't really give feedback on this texture because it's a placeholder. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
but the
absolutely.
initial sort of skeleton there for it is really good. So,
Nice.
are you going to? So, are you going to find a way to replace these with maybe your? I don't know if your sculpted versions and have the Houdini behavior lay them out, or are
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
what's the plan for these planks at the top?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think I will definitely do that. Like, these planks right now they're also just fully procedural, so you could like change them on the fly and everything, but they're very simple. So I do prefer the higher fidelity of having sculpted assets and then just copy them to the location where you want them. So I'm definitely considering I'm definitely thinking of adding planks that I made in here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think that'd be cool. Like utilizing, imagining that you have these planks from environment art, and because obviously you're leaning down into this technical environment art role at the moment. So
Mhm.
being able to take that and lay out stuff, but with assets you've made, but simulate that environment art have made.
Yeah.
Because right now you have the behavior of everything, but then it's not, it's obviously not sculpted or not using the ZBrush ones. So when you get that behavior working with this, it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Should be awesome. But no, it's really cool. Like I say, you've been killing it with the Houdini stuff. When you start to loop around to like with TD, like I don't know if it's in TD until you get like the ref planes in, but we can double check once all the tool is made and you start getting your textures in. Like I'm assuming this UV is TD, but without the reference plane, it's hard to tell because it's a big checker. So.
Yeah, gotcha. I can definitely show that next time.
Yeah, but I know you've probably done it correctly anyway. So.
Yep.
And then the rest is like a lot of it's going to be shader stuff to do afterwards, like adding when you add your cleaner texture with less noise in, then you can go add a angle blended detail normal to sharpen stuff, and then you add some more to the tool that pops out some of these bricks a bit more than others. And then maybe these elements here, right? Maybe these elements are generated in Houdini, but they use a trim sheet that you've had because they're very horizontal, right? Because you could kind of see with the current texture there, they're kind of just like all noise and stuff. So I'm imagining that you would be able to go and take a few polycubes and sculpt them up as a trim, and somehow map that to the geometry of Houdini that you've got going. So infusing the game art workflow with the Houdini stuff that you're doing, essentially.
Yeah, I think so too. It's like I do like the idea of not only staying in one program like Houdini, but also just like having multiple programs and then making them all connect to each other.
Yeah, for sure. I think so. I think that's the key. Otherwise, I could imagine that you would need a lot more Houdini nodes to get the versatility you would get out of sculpting or doing a designer texture, right? So making sure to mix in these things and like leverage each program to its advantage
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
going to be key. Just like when we were saying, oh, you sculpt your texture in ZBrush and then you move it to designer, which, you know, there's all these little workflows we can leverage the power of each stage, essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's like this one here, right? This is going to need a some sort of trim sheet making, because obviously this generated texture on it, it's kind of just random and stuff, right? So
Yeah, exactly.
this is where you want to infuse that stuff going into it. V says
Yeah.
solid work. Yeah, it's very solid work. Very, very impressive for the speed that you're going. So yeah, really cool stuff, Leo.
Haha, thank you.
So yeah, I think for me, I lean more into when you do start getting your game version textures of this in, or whatever you choose to do, we can have a look at that. But yeah, from the Houdini side, it's looking really cool so far. So keep it up with that.
Cool. Yeah, I'm thinking of investing maybe, what is it, half a week to a week into making this a solid I guess base shape and everything, getting the geometry down, and then afterwards I definitely would love to go back into textures. Yeah.
Like I said to
It's
V,
gonna be
right?
awesome.
70-30. At the moment, this is like, when you look at it, it's like you know, it's all high detail, you know. So getting the 70-30 in there will be you know, really good as well.
Yeah.
And all that sort of stuff. So but yeah, looking forward to that. Like I say, the underlying functionality is there, which is cool.
Yeah.
Cool. What's this circle here, by the way?
Oh, the circle is that's basically that's the, I guess, like I clicked a node there and everything, and basically once you zoom out, it creates the circle so that you know where you last worked.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Ace. So we're in pretty much getting into July, August, September, October, November. 6 months for your technical deadline. So what's the month of July holistically look like for you?
The month of July is gonna be like, first off, getting the watchtower done. Then the textures should get done, and then also procedural moss to replace the decals currently that I have. Yeah, that's
So
kind of my
it's
goal.
gonna be quite fun actually, because I'm gonna be learning designer from next week. So I'll be like, Leah, here's a random stone texture I made. Put it on your thing, and it'll be like, use your tower as a test space. So.
Oh, absolutely. Then we can like test how your displacement maps.
Gonna be
actually
potatoes
work.
starting off. I have no idea how to use designer, so it'll be fun. But yeah, cool, really cool stuff. Like I gotta say, it's really impressive, like the amount of time you're progressing at. So just keep it up, is what I'd say.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anything you want to ask before hop back into the main channel?
No, I'm happy. Thanks for the feedback.
You're still gonna run out of room eventually, though. Like if you keep going down, by the time we get to like the end of July, you're gonna have to like loop back around. What is it with why you and V both do this? I swear V's goes up and yours goes down. Why don't you just go in a straight line? What's going on?
Hey, we like to be chaotic, okay? We're learning from the best here.
Listen, when it comes to Miro, you ain't got nothing. Like my Miro skills, like come on, let's just remind. Let's just remind. Oh, I mean, look at that. It's like a spaceship ready to attack. Then yours, boom, it's like a friggin' long ass snake.
Nah, I see that there's a column which is like 0.5 centimeters off.
No, you don't.
Right there.
No, you don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Even my messy ones are cleaner.
Mm,
Look how
mm, mm,
clean this one is recently. Boom. You know what this is? Before cocaine, after cocaine.
mm.
Thank you, Metal. See, Metal Gear's got my back. He's like so clean.
What is he saying?
He says so clean, and then he sees yours. It's like, nah, that ain't it. That ain't
Nah.
it.
Nah. Metal Gear, how dare you betray me?
That's it. You're on the list now, Metal Gear. You're on the list.
Damn.
Like, cool, good stuff. Keep it up.
Yeah, thank you. All right. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.
Peace. Yeah, really cool stuff. Really awesome. Metal Gear. Yeah, very impressive. Very impressive. Very, very cool. All right, we've got 15 minutes left, so we can see that movie render queue works. So there's a few types of images I want to get because we've changed the set dressing. So what I want to do is I want to load up the original scene at the same camera angle, do before after, then do our beauty shots, see if anything looks weird, and then hopefully we should be able to upload it tonight, unless I spot something. Do I have the original level? That's good. Yes, I think demo. I think this is the original lighting. Yeah. Do you guys know about Bookit? I know on the Patreon you'll know, but it's a cool little trick where you can just grab the viewport location. So you can see here, right, on my I have this code, which is this camera angle. So obviously we've gone to the old scene, so we've lost our camera. But I can take that Bookit and paste it in here, and it will give me the same angle and everything. The only thing now I have to adjust is because I don't have the camera, the focal length. So Bookit basically will copy it over. What up, Boxhead? How you doing? In regards to joining your community and getting feedback, is there a good starter level? Any level. We have professionals, hobbyists, students, self-taught students. We're very beginner friendly, a very friendly community. We have a very active voice channel as well. But yes, anyone is welcome. May I know what PC specs you're using, sir? Welcome, Ton. Sure. It's nothing crazy. TBH. So 64 gigs of RAM. RTX. Which I think it's a 3080. Let me have a look. RTX 4070, 64 gigs. Ryzen 5900. So it does the job. I only know it in British pounds. It will transfer for you on a certain basis. But if we have a look, we can have a quick look. Always willing to shill. So if you want to, this is what you get if you do £5, whatever that is in euros, it'll transfer. But yeah, you get access to Discord, which has ranks, active community, voice chat, all that sort of stuff. The voice chat is, there's like 6 or 7 regulars that are always on voice. The rest kind of chill. You get at least 1 video a month on Patreon. You get feedback from me in these streams, which again, only 2 or 3 people utilize that at the moment, but that's also available. Your name will go in all the videos, and I need to update this because you actually get more. You actually get quite a lot for this. You get guest talk access. So only the guest talks now only take place on the Patreon. So for example, we have a guest talk on this Saturday from Sorab, who is a senior technical lighting artist, or a senior lighting artist at CD Projekt Red, has a lot of experience. He's going to be coming and talking to the community for about an hour and a half with a Q&A as well. That is on Saturday, Patreon only as well. So yeah, you get a lot. We put a lot of effort into the community for you know, €6 a month, right? So like I say, always optional. If you ever decide to join, we'd be happy to have you. If not, you can tune into these streams once a week and chat here. It's absolutely fine. But yes, that we give a lot of benefits for that. So hey, no problem, Boxhead. We've been going for about 6 months for Patreon, and we've had the YouTube channel about a year, 2 months. So still in early days, but you know, we keep building, right? We keep building. Yeah, the voice channel is always active. It's kind of crazy. There's always like a few people in there working on projects and chatting about stuff. So right, so I need to find my camera. Where did I save my camera? Level sequence. It was called EMC 3D Night. Yeah, so we can double click this. We'll get our camera. So this is what was inherited. So this is the default scene, right? And then obviously, well, we don't have an updated shot right now, but from based on our older shots, this is what we're, you know, we changed some of the dressing. So I think I will hide at least this for the before after. Maybe hide some of these because we're missing 1 or 2 assets. But yeah. Well, what's funny, Metal, is Leah always asks Fabio about Houdini. So, like I say, there are some absolute wizards in this community that are using all sorts of programs. So yeah, it gets pretty cool. No, we need more lighting artists. Too many Houdini and environment artists. I think we're ready to render. Okay, let's do it. Movie render queue seems to behave. Let's do a proper movie render queue of the nighttime. Well, let's make sure we don't have too many frames. Let's bring this down to about here. I think 15 frames of screenshots will give us a good range. You want some K-pop, which you won't be able to hear because I'll get royalty, whatever the word is, copy straight. Right, folks, I think we're at 10 o'clock. Stream's quieting down, so I'm going to go chill with some of the guys in Discord. I'll see you guys next week. I'll be posting this on ArtStation probably tonight, latest tomorrow morning. We'll see. But yeah, thanks again. It's been awesome.